Somewhere in your package log.json, inside like 400 nested dependencies, there's probably a vulnerability just sitting there. And no, npm audit is not gonna fix that. It's not reading the CVEs, it's not telling you if it's actually exploitable, and it's not writing you a remediation plan. So I built something that does. This is Dependency Watcher, or shortly DepWatch, that lives inside your dependency tree. Let's dive in. By the end of the video, you are gonna watch an AI agent scan for vulnerabilities, classify them, and literally ask me for the permission on critical ones and hand me over a remediation report. Let's see the demo first. Okay, so step 1. I drop in a package log.json from a real project. And that kicks off a new session, and it's already hitting the OSV database behind the scenes, and that is the open source vulnerabilities database. This would check every single direct dependency of this project, and the spinners are not lying to you. These are live data feed in through our WebSocket. It's telling me what actual stage I am on the backend. And there we go, findings rolling in. Each one has a category, a confidence score, and a recommendation what should we do with it. And here's the fun part. When it's not sure about a particular vulnerability or the confidence score of AI is low, then it asks me to approve that vulnerability. I can approve that, I can reject that, I can modify it, or accept the risk if it's a false positive. I'm gonna approve this one. And boom, our workflow has just resumed from where it was stopped. Let's see that here in the review queue. It's generating the remediation plan, and we can see from the dashboard. Now for the remediation plan, it actually pulls off the knowledge base and the documents that I have fed to it. You can add remediation playbooks in that, you can add attack chain solutions or anything. It will just adjust to that. And at the end, it will generate a beautiful report with a downloadable markdown format that you can hand over to your security team. And a side note, you have to fill your knowledge base manually. Just put in your docs. So here's our remediation plan. Let's view it. And it's showing me the summary and the actions that were taken. We approved only one action, the other one was approved by AI automatically. You can see the description of upgrade, and we can see the report highlights. So let's view the full report, what happened. It shows in a beautiful way that one critical vulnerability and one medium vulnerability were found. Both were upgraded. You can view the details of every upgrade by clicking on this details button. The analyst reviewed 2 findings, both of them were approved. And here's our remediation summary. It also displays the CVE number, so you can search it off manually to see if it's a false positive. And we have the audit trail, at what time our workflow started, at what time the remediation plan was saved, and etc. You can download the remediation report by clicking download MD here, and it's gonna download that. Alright, the demo's done. Let's fall into the architecture. What you just watched as a single product is actually 2 code bases talking to each other, a frontend and a backend. Let's see that. The frontend is a Next.js app. That's your dashboard, review queue, and all the screens I just clicked through. It doesn't talk to any database directly. Instead, it gets proxied to our API routes to our backend worker. And the backend, this is the wild part. It is just one single Cloudflare worker. Not a set of servers, not Kubernetes or clusters, it's just a single Cloudflare worker living at the edge and loads on the closest CDN you are accessing it. All the states, sessions, findings, reviews are stored in D1, that is SQLite, but living at the edge instead of a single server. Those AI steps that you just watched, scanning, finding, and planning, are durable objects. Think of it like a stateful robot that is assigned to each session, so it keeps each of the sessions isolated from each other. Each session gets its own durable objects in order to isolate it from other sessions. In code, it looks like this. You grab the agent by session ID, and Cloudflare handles that you get your same robot. The workflow manager agent is the orchestrator agent. It reads the session state from D1 database and decides what happens next. Kick off a scan, stop for a review, or start generating the remediation plan. Workflow manager agent monitors this all. The analyst agent only has two tools that it is allowed to use. Those are load the findings and save their verdict. That's it. Of course, you don't want an AI agent with 50 tools writing your database at 2 AM. And now the remediation planner agent. This one uses RAG, Drizzle augmented generation. Basically, instead of AI thinking just from its memory, this goes and searches from an actual knowledge base and then writes the plan. When you upload a document to your knowledge base, it gets chopped into chunks of around 500 tokens each and an overlap so that the context doesn't get lost. And each chunk becomes a vector using Worker's AI embedding model provided natively by Cloudflare. Those vectors go into Vectorize, that is the Cloudflare's built-in vector database. So when an agent needs an answer, it doesn't just ask AI, "Hey, what do I do?" Instead, it retrieves top 5 chunks from the Vectorize, pass it to the model as context. The AI is not guessing anymore, it's citing your own docs. So zoom back out. Frontend handles what you see, Backend is a single worker at the edge, and D1 provides the persistence, Vectorize provides the vector database, and LLM provides the brain for agent. 2 code bases, 1 product. Okay, now hype aside for a second. AI can misguide severity. That is why the human step exists. And honestly, if you're running a single monorepo with thousands of dependency, just think about the cost. Every classification and remediation report means an LLM call. So, is it a replacement for security team? Absolutely not. It's just a useful tool that turns wall of CVEs into something a human can read in minutes instead of hours. Yeah, that's the real part. Alright, that's DepWatch. Full demo, full architecture, RAG, agents, all of it. If you want me to go deeper into a specific piece, durable object setup, the D1 database, just drop that in the comments. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.